Have you ever, amidst the hustle and bustle of life, stopped and asked yourself, ultimately, what is the essence of human longevity? In modern times, we live in an era of unprecedented medical advancements. We have expensive hospitals, state-of-the-art screening equipment, and thousands of dietary supplements advertised as miracle cures for longevity. But there's a bitter reality. People today face far too many chronic diseases. Cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, depression are appearing at increasingly younger ages. We live in comfort, yet our bodies are deteriorating day by day. Meanwhile, looking back thousands of years, before the advent of modern medicine, why were there high-ranking monks, renowned physicians, or simply elderly farmers in the countryside who could live to over 100 years old? Their bodies remained strong and resilient until their final years, their minds sharp, and when they passed away, they departed as peacefully as a leaf falling from a branch. The difference isn't about money or supplements. The difference lies in how we treat the microcosm within ourselves. Traditional Chinese medicine doesn't view the human body as a machine that can be repaired as needed. Instead, it sees the human body as a continuous flow of vital energy, blood, yin and yang. Today, we will delve into the profound philosophy of longevity of the renowned physician Ne Hai Ha, one of the most famous contemporary masters of traditional Chinese medicine. We aim to unravel the layers of the code of longevity, revealing that long life is not a miraculous stroke of luck, but the result of a lifestyle in harmony with nature. The stomach and the art of restraining emotions. The first sign that a body is beginning to weaken is not gray hair or wrinkles, but a loss of control over eating habits. In traditional Chinese medicine theory, the spleen and stomach, the digestive system, are referred to as the foundation of acquired knowledge from the moment we utter our first cry upon entering the world. After the umbilical cord is severed from our mother, all our life force, vital energy, and the power to nourish our internal organs depend entirely on the spleen and stomach chewing, swallowing, and metabolizing food. But modern human greed is too great. We eat not because our bodies need it, but because our mouths crave it. We eat because of pressure, because of diplomatic parties. We eat fried, spicy foods, accumulating too many chemicals and junk energy. The renowned physician Ne Hai Ha once warned, every time you consume an amount of food that exceeds the digestive capacity of your spleen and stomach, you are forcing your internal organs to work overtime without pay. Undigested food does not transform into light, clear blood, but instead accumulates as phlegm and dampness and toxins. Wherever this phlegm and dampness travels, it causes blockages. It enters the bloodstream causing atherosclerosis, enters the joints causing pain, and accumulates in the internal organs over time, leading to tumors and lumps. The ancients had a saying, a healthy diet cures disease, a diet that prolongs life. That is, eating less can ward off disease, and eating less can prolong life. The secret of the renowned physician Ne Hai Ha is incredibly simple, yet few can replicate it. Eat until you're only 70 to 80% full. Always leave some space in your stomach. That space is the air, for the spleen and stomach to function, a resting place for the body to cleanse itself of toxins. Long-lived people view food as medicine, eating simply, consuming fresh, natural foods, and knowing when to stop. Skipping a meal doesn't weaken you. On the contrary, it accumulates life energy that will last you for another 30 years. Inner spirit. When emotions become the agent, that drains away vitality. If overeating is an external attack, then overthinking and negative emotion sits like an undercurrent burning the body from within. Many people think that hard work is what shortens a person's lifespan. However, traditional Chinese medicine shows that manual labor only tires the muscles, which recover after a good night's sleep. But overthinking, anxiety, and anger directly affect the body's longevity. Pep and viscera. Listen to the fascinating connection between emotions and the 5 internal organs that traditional Chinese medicine has established thousands of years ago. Anger and pain in can. Whenever you get angry, especially furiously, your energy surges upwards to your head. This surge severely damages the liver, causing stagnation of liver energy, which over time can lead to blood pressure problems and strokes. Joy and sorrow in the heart. Excessive joy and uncontrolled excitement can disrupt the state of mind and affect the heart rate. Private merchant tie. Overthinking, anxiety, or worrying about the future can disrupt the digestive system. That's why when you're stressed or overthinking, you immediately experience bloating, loss of appetite, or stomach pain. Lung disease. Prolonged grief, depression, and crying will deplete the energy of the lungs, causing shortness of breath, a sallow complexion, and a weakened immune system. Severe kidney injury. Fear, insecurity, and constant anxiety will cause the vital energy to decline, directly depleting the kidney essence, the reservoir of a person's original lifespan. Nehaiha emphasizes the concept, the spirit of internal defense, inward defense, means turning inward to safeguard. Long-lived people are those who know how to conserve their emotions. They don't waste energy on pointless arguments on social media, nor do they get caught up in unnecessary controversies. They view life with tolerance and serenity. When unnecessary, they speak less and listen more. Talking too much depletes lung energy. Looking too much depletes liver blood. Thinking too much exhausts kidney essence. Learning to control the senses and keep the mind as calm as a still lake is the pinnacle of the art of health preservation. Body in movement, mind at peace, the yin-yang law of life. In this universe, all things exist thanks to the balance between two forces, yin and yang. Movement belongs to yang, stillness belongs to yin. The human body is no exception to this rule. Nowadays, we often fall into two dangerous extremes. Firstly, living too physically but too mentally. That is, sitting in one place working at a computer all day, but with a constantly active mind. Secondly, overexertion. Engaging in extremely high-intensity physical exercises when the body is exhausted, draining every last drop of sweat, causing profuse sweating. Traditional Chinese medicine calls sweat heart fluid, and excessive sweating is considered to cause the loss of vital energy and damage to the heart's yin. The ideal state, as taught by the renowned physician Nehaiha, is the body is in motion but the mind is still. Movement means the body should be constantly moving, walking, practicing qigong, tai chi, or doing housework. Just as water must flow to avoid stagnation, and door hinges must turn to prevent rot, gentle exercise helps blood flow to the fingertips and toes, preventing stagnation. But while the body is in motion, the mind must be calm. A calm mind means not rushing, not being hasty, and not worrying about work or money while exercising. The stillness of the mind helps to calm the heart rate and dilate blood vessels. And importantly, this stillness is also manifested in follow the biological rhythm of nature. Daytime belongs to yang when people wake up to work. Nighttime belongs to yin when all things withdraw and people must go to sleep. The period from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. is when the liver and gallbladder detoxify and regenerate blood. Staying up late after 11 p.m. is like stealing your own vital energy. No matter how many tonics you take or how much bird's nest soup you eat, if you consistently stay up late, all your efforts in maintaining good health will be wasted. Altruism. The most valuable medicine in life. At this point, we realize a surprising truth. High-level wellness practices are no longer limited to dietary techniques or exercise. They have been elevated to something more. Ethics and worldview. There is an old saying in traditional Chinese medicine, a virtuous person will surely attain a long life. People with great morals and open hearts will naturally live long lives. Why is that? From an energy and medical perspective, a person who is always selfish, calculating, envious, and harbors resentment is creating blockages within their own body. Envy causes stagnation of liver energy. Fear of loss causes constriction of kidney energy. Resentment keeps the heart constantly beating fast and tense. Conversely, when a person knows how to live for others, knows how to smile and forgive, knows how to share and help those around them, their mind is completely freed from the burden of defensiveness. Tolerance opens up the energy channels. Selflessness activates the body to release its most natural healing energies. When you are no longer resentful, fearful, or bitter, the blood in your body will flow smoothly like a tranquil autumn river. Selflessness and compassion towards the world around you are the most valuable psychological tonic. It's completely free, residing within your mind, yet it offers healing effects unmatched by any miracle cure in the world. The origin of longevity. Dear friends, it turns out that living to 100 years old doesn't involve any magic or complicated secret formulas. It's simply about knowing when to stop at the dinner table. It's about letting go of unnecessary anger. It's about dedicating 30 minutes each day to walking and listening to your own breath. It's about going to bed before 11 p.m., leaving all worries outside the bedroom door. And above all, it's about maintaining a warm and forgiving heart towards life. Longevity is not about trying to live a long, sickly, and weary life in a hospital bed. True longevity is living a full, vibrant, healthy, and lucid life until the very last moments. The health map is already in your hands. Start loving and caring for your microcosm today, beginning with a healthy meal and a good night's sleep tonight. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I wish you good health and a peaceful mind.